Well. What's going on? We got the good human man out here today doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? Doing this thing. Yeah. Who's out there selling water today? Anybody out there doing their thing? What's up? What y'all doing right now? Who's out there? Who got their horn on? How many people out there selling water today? It's hot. I don't even know the temperature, but I can feel it. I'm gonna see what I could do because I might get in, I might do some things myself. Or I'm gonna see if we got some hot weather for the week. It's gonna be hot for the week. Or if it's not gonna be hot for the week. I don't know. At the end of the day, it's what it is. Know what it is. Know what's happening. Know what's going on. It's hot. Let me go and get my joints, man. Because you know what it is already. You already know. You already know what it is. Oh yeah. Some people just can't say nothing to because sometimes people are hard headed, sometimes duffers, man. Sometimes it's stupid and dumb and blind. You dig what I'm saying? Sometimes they silly. Sometimes you find yourself doing something that you shouldn't be doing, but you do it anyway, right? You do it anyway. Why you do it? It just happened to be there. Maybe maybe you don't have at the end of the day, maybe you don't have what um you're supposed to have. Maybe you're trying to get somewhere where you've never been before. Maybe you're trying to go somewhere. Maybe you want to be a movie maker. Maybe you want to be a singer. Maybe whatever you want to be and whatever you want to do, you can do it. Whether it's wrong or right. And I hope you pick right. Why I hope you pick right? Because negativity don't do nothing but get you in trouble. Now you might can do a long run with it, but how far, how long, and everything before you get clean and straight and have a lot of money and on top of the world, and then somebody come out with all these allegations against you before they take you down. Come on. And why you think you can't be touched? Everybody keep thinking they get big and they're a big boss and all that, and they can't be touched. Everything must come to an end. I don't care who you are. Eventually, except the elites. Now, if you're an elite, depending, give or take, they can take you down still too, or cancel you. You know what I'm talking about. It's real out here. It's real out here. People doing their 9 to 5, they doing their little hustle they got on the side, they making and everything like that. But what you did, you let the hustle take you somewhere where you don't need to be. You let it take you somewhere where you shouldn't be. You let that hustle mess up your world. You let negativity bring you somewhere where you shouldn't be. That's what you did. What you did was you had $30 million, right? And the $30 million put you somewhere where you shouldn't be. You know what I mean? You let $30 million or $80 million put you in a hole now, and plus, what I'm talking about. You was poor one time. You didn't have the money. You was poor. So you something happened by you. Either you sold drugs or either you robbed or steal. At the same time, you was collecting, you was built up, but you had other ideas. You said, yeah, I'm gonna do this right here. That's positive. I'm gonna do all this negativity right here. But you know that shit don't coincide with each other. Because what they do, they see you doing all that, right? They see all that. And what do? When they see all that? They let it ride. Yeah. They let that shit go. They let it ride. Put you in a situation where you never should have been in the first place. Right? How many times your mother and father told you to do the right thing and stay out of trouble? And you was like, yeah, okay, ma, all right, blah, 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 blah. You was doing the right thing. And then turn around, it didn't go that way no more. It didn't even go the way you was looking for it to go. Not at all. It never was like that. Got to get better. You got to get smarter, right? You got to get better with our lives. How do you get better in America? How do you become better with your lives in America? Huh? There's so much bullshit, so much bullcrap that's going on and everything like that we don't know what to do. Just like say if I'm recording and some knucklehead decide to holler at me, I gotta defend myself. Now I'm not gonna probably be in no studio or nothing like that. I'm keeping it raw with y'all. I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. I'm staying on deck with y'all. I'm a normal man, just like some people out here is normal people, normal women, and normal men too. But some of us ain't ticking right upstairs. Some of us be mad at the world that we feel the world owe us something, right? But the world don't owe us nothing. You owe yourself. Oh, you just gotta play it smooth and play it cool, right? You gotta think about this. You ain't got that much time day to do the things you want to do. Because you never know where a person might be. You could be sitting down somewhere and a billionaire that's quiet. There ain't too many quiet billionaires. Because once they billionaires, the Rothschilds and all these different families, right? All these different families and stuff like that, right? That uh people know about that own these big companies, right? Many of them ain't doing the report about nothing. They doing what they do. And you ain't touching them because guess what? They run the world. They control all of this stuff. From here to watch, from here to big to Hussein, from wherever. They control all of that. And sometimes you got people don't want to have nothing to do with you, right? Because you're not doing what they doing. Sometimes relationships are like that. Relationships are just like that. 1 minute you all right, next minute they trying to take you down. They trying to 86 you. They trying to get rid of you. We got to get better with ourselves. The only way we can do that, especially the YouTube family, especially YouTube family, right? Especially the YouTube family. We got to get better. How do we get better? How do we get better? What is the solution to becoming a better country and becoming better? Do you think the country should change itself? Do you should think things in the country should change itself? I'm hearing all this BS about this country right now, and all these things that's going on, and all the mess that was going on. Right? Did somebody fail somewhere? Did somebody mess up somewhere? None of us is perfect. Not even me. I thought, I used to have ideas about being better with my life, and I was going to be this, I was going to be that. But we can think about it, but in order for it to happen, we got to act on it. You cannot make it happen if you don't act on it. And the things that you want to do, I say still pursue them, especially if it's positive. And don't never give up in your happiness. You remember Will Smith made happen, the pursuit of happiness, and he went through all of that stuff, right? He went through all that mess just to become who he was. Not Will Smith, but the person. He became a billionaire, right? But you don't never, when a billionaire fall off, you don't hear too much about it. But when they on, you hear about that. You know, you have some people that when they made all that money, right, and they bust their ass and they worked hard to get there. They're not a billionaire. I forgot what you call that. They got a lot of money, but billionaires don't really. I don't think they touch their money in numbers. You know, but I wanted to hit y'all up today. I appreciate everybody coming to my show, and please subscribe, like, and share. Please subscribe. there's so much stuff going on right now because the weather is warm and it's hot outside. But we've been having some bad weather these days because a lot of people sell waters and stuff, and the weather ain't been right to sell water. You know what I mean? The weather hasn't been right to sell water or anything like that. But they out here. You know what I'm saying? They out here. People trying to make a difference in themselves. Some people ain't satisfied with nothing. No matter what they get, no matter what they get into, they never satisfied with nothing. If you got $1 million, you want $30 million. You got 30 million, you want 80 million. If you got 100 million, you want 3,900 million. If you got 3,900 million, you want so on and so on and so on. But what you gonna do with all that money? What are you gonna do with all that money? Invest in businesses, right? Keep the population moving, open doors for other things to happen. I mean, it's a it's a revolving circle. It's a circle. It's like this. You know what I mean? And you got people talking about the the Africana American black people that a lot of us ain't about what we say we about, and a lot of us ain't doing what we say we gonna do. All we do is hang out and do nothing. A lot of us, and all we do is hang at the job and work for somebody else and make them wealthy. How many people agree with that? If you agree with you working for somebody will make somebody else wealthy, you're gonna make some money. You're gonna make some decent money, but you got to know how to take your money and invest it in a business and grow your business. Yup, you got to know how to do that. You got to know how to make it happen. It ain't about laying up, busting a nut. It ain't about having sex with this one and that one. It's about being smart. It's about making the right decisions for the right reason. With that note, I'ma holler at y'all. Right? Stay good. God bless. I'm your host with the most. This is Diamond Dees, the Food for Thought program show. You know what I'm saying? Provocative perspectives. I'm on your side all the time. Later. Later.